What's up YouTube? This is going to be a trade recap of the trade I took on Euro USD yesterday. Ended up winning the trade, entered in a long position, 1 to 3 RR, perfect execution, perfect entry, ended up winning the trade. So let's get into it. Uh, as you can see, during the last 2 days, order flow was extremely bearish, right? After making equal highs right here, order flow was extremely bearish. So yesterday was no different, right? So we have all of this low resistance liquidity resting right here, which was swept yesterday. Asia and London session were both extremely bearish, and we ended up sweeping this major sell side level. So I was expecting some sort of a retrace back into the inefficiencies and into the equilibrium of this range right here, right? Asia and London range. That's why I marked the 4 RBC and OTE. So that's exactly sort of what happened. Close to close to New York Open, we swept this major sell side level, came back up, and closed above these consecutive down closed candles with displacement, making this a valid change state of delivery. Tapped back into the 5-minute, these two 5-minute stacked bases, respected them, and also we ended up inversing a 15-minute bearish for value gap right here, closed above it, retraced back into it, and continued above. So that was enough confirmation for me to enter. So yeah, I entered right here and put my and placed my TP above this accumulation. This is sort of no, not sort of. This is an accumulation range, right? So placed my TP above the accumulation highs. The accumulation highs are a strong drawn liquidity, because like a lot of highs are resting, a lot of equal highs are resting at one place, right? So that's a strong drawn liquidity, and I wouldn't really consider this a good sweep. I would just consider this an equal high. A good sweep would be if this wick came like right here or right here and swept, then went down. So that's not the point. I just placed my TP on the accumulation highs, and I took partials, uh, and I took partial right here in this SIBI, because I wasn't sure if we're gonna respect this SIBI, go back down into this BC and then continue up. So I took my partials right here. We did end up respecting it for a bit, retraced back down, and then went back above high. So ended up winning the trade, perfect execution. Although the trade uh, went up going, the trade ended up continuing overnight, which is not really what I want to see, and that's not really my style of trading, because I typically close my positions before New York session closes. So yesterday was an exception though. So recently I've started taking session highs, and recently I've started taking time overall into consideration, which includes session highs, session lows, data highs, data lows, and macros and kill zones and session characteristics and all of these things, right? So it has helped me a lot. For example, New York reversal. Okay? New York reversal. It was London. First of all, London is a session where we typically put in a low or high of the day, right? London has the tendency to put a low or high of the day, mostly during the kill zone, but if not, then later into the session, and that's exactly what happened right here. London puts in a low, and then we have bullish confluence, and our target, these accumulation highs, ended up winning the trade. One more thing to add is that even though we did not come to the OTE and 4 RBC and long downwicks consequent encroachment I had marked here just in case, but we did end up coming back to the mean threshold or equilibrium of the London range, right? London open, London close, and New York open right here, and then retraced back to the London high. So that's something I took note of, and something I observed. So that's what I'm saying, like taking time into consideration, sessions, and all of these things into consideration, along with your bias and along with the other technical analysis things. So yeah, this was the trade. Perfect trade, perfect execution. Yeah, thank you for watching.